I got this recipe from a friend to do how to do spinach and ricotta stuffed flatbread. For this recipe, I have the fill-in ingredients and the dough ingredients. I'll introduce the dough ingredients first. 450 grams flour, plain flour, and enough water to knead the dough, a teaspoon of baking powder, and about 2 tablespoons margarine, butter, or even you can use oil, salt, that's for the and some vinegar. So that's for the dough. For the fill-in ingredients, I'm using about 3 packets of thawed spinach, or you can use fresh spinach, and about 1.5 cups, and 500 grams ricotta, and about 100 grams feta cheese. So enough pepper to your taste. You can add any herbs, but be careful when you add salt, because always cheese has salt in it. So let's start. Into a mixing bowl, add the flour, and into that salt, a teaspoon vinegar, and about a teaspoon baking powder, and the margarine, and start mixing it about 30 seconds. After, add the water little by little until it makes a smooth dough. The dough is ready. You don't need to knead this for a long time until it mixes well, and the consistency has to be like this. It won't come onto your fingers, and the other thing is, don't make it too soft or too hard. So going to leave this to rest about 30 minutes on the bench. Meanwhile, let's mix all together. Add the cheese into a mixing bowl and crumble the cheese well, and into that add the pepper. If you like to add a bit of parsley, you can add parsley in this too. Now into the same mix, add the spinach and mix well. Taste it and see whether there is enough salt. If not, you can add a bit more. And now the mixture is ready, and the dough is ready too. So add some flour onto the bench, and then put the dough onto the bench and divide this dough into 8 pieces. So after, take one piece and roll it, and then put it on the bench and roll it to a circle. This is not a sticky dough at all, so you don't need to put more flour. So after, take a spoonful of the mixture you made and put it in the middle like this, and then take your knife or a dough cutter and cut the dough into 8 parts like this. Then take one part, put it on top of the spinach, and the next part on the spinach, and like this cover the spinach in the middle. And it comes back to a ball again. So press the cuts nicely to cover and press it down. So if the cuts comes up, you can always press it down and make sure that you are covering it properly, and press down, down, and when it comes up, cover it. So take the rolling pin and slowly make a circle out from that. So I made all of them, and let's see the next part. So into a pan, add some oil. You can actually shallow fry this, but I added only 2 tablespoons oil, If you want, you can go without any oil too in a non-stick pan. So put the flatbread in it and fry both sides until golden brown. So I did several and this is how it looks like, and I cut one to show you how nice and crunchy it is. So you can add oil, more oil, and shallow fry it, or even less oil, or even without oil, and have it for dinner or for your lunchbox or kids lunchbox. And hope you will enjoy this. Thank you for watching.